What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's Friday, kicking off the weekend right. So if you guys tuned into our last video, we did a little bit of play wheeling in the snow. We actually have a blizzard coming this weekend, which is kind of crazy. But before blizzard comes, me and Rob, we're gonna go be working in the garage. Last video you saw, he bent a lower control arm bracket. So he ordered up some new heavy duty 1/4-inch lower control arm brackets. And tonight we are going to do some preventative maintenance to the front axle. So stay tuned for that. And then, whatever this blizzard brings, we're super excited, to kick off the weekend. So stay tuned. We're heading to the shop now, and we're, excited to kick this weekend off. All right. Alright guys, as you can see, we got Blue Ball TJ here. We're in the garage, it's Friday, and what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be fixing my oopsie. We're going to be putting on some motor-built lower control arm brackets on the front axle here.
And we're going to be doing hubs.
Yeah, we're going to be doing as well hubs and U-joints in the front as well, because I have a little shimmy. Some might call it death wobble. I don't know.
Preventive maintenance.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that.
So, alright, so stay tuned. We're going to do a little time lapse. We're not doing no kind of tutorial because there's plenty out there and we're not pros, but we think we are. So, watch along and stay tuned. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've taken the brake calipers off, we've taken the brake rotors off, what else have we done? We pulled the axle shafts, I think I'm getting everything, and now what we're going to do is, since we got everything off, take a couple measurements before we cut the other brackets off, I think, and then while we have everything out, we're going to change out the wheel hubs and replace the U-joints and the axle shafts. So, keep getting after it. Rob, how much do you love 20-year-old U-joints?
I would do these any day of the week. That's a joke.
He's serious. So we got them. The U-joints out. Rob really likes this job.
Yeah, busted a couple caps, 20 years old, it is what it is. Show them the good one.
Oh.
There you go.
So, now we're going to run the Bluetooth spicer. And now we'll put some spicers in it. And that's what we're going to do now.
What you see here is we have measurements. All I did was I had an angle finder. I took measurement of the lower control arm here, the angle of degree, and I marked the angle finder so I put it back the same spot each time. And then the 16 3/4 you see up there, that's the distance from the back of the axle tube to the center of that nut on the lower control arm. And then we found the center of the axle tube, center of the frame, and that way we can align it back in the right position when we get back to the new lower control arm brackets.
And big thing here is like you just want to take measurement after measurement after measurement. Measurement's really key right here, so do all the prep you can before doing your cuts and all that good stuff. Trimming away that old lower control arm bracket. Just a little time consuming. We're getting there. And then what else we're working on is Rob's lower control arm bracket. The bolt that goes through the lower control arm mount is seized into the bushing. So we're trying a couple different ways, and put some PV blast. We're gonna try some heat. A lot of leverage, but it's just one of the things that seized in there. But we're gonna work it. We've got a lot done. We got, last time I checked in, we were doing the lower control arm bracket. The bolt was stuck in the bushing, but luckily my grandfather came out and me, Rob, put our heads together, and we ended up using the ball joint press. Came in handy. Doing a bunch of different things like putting bolts there, stacking them and pressing it out, and that worked amazing. And then after we got that done, we have mocked up the lower control arm bracket, and we got some clips for welding, but this is afterwards. So yeah, we got that all burned in there, welded on in there. So now what we're going to do, it is getting very late, so Rob's going to spray it, just do a couple of spray painting job on it, and then we're going to button everything back together with the new hubs. The axles have new U-joints in them. We're going to put everything back together, get it buttoned up, and we're going to have some fun in the snow tomorrow. Alright guys, we are wrapped up. Everything's installed, so I'll let Rob explain the breakdown of what all we got done tonight.
Yeah, so basically we got we only got one bracket done because it's what, 1:30, almost 2 o'clock.
Yep.
So we only got one side done. Other side we're gonna do later. So we're not worried too much about aligning everything, but axle's centered. It's the correct position forward and back and all that good stuff. Caster might be a little off, but like I said, we're gonna worry about that when we get the other one. We got brand new U-joints, and we got new to me but lightly used unit bearings installed too.
Oh yeah. So that's it for tonight's installment of Only Off-Road Garage Time. But yeah, stay tuned tomorrow. We'll have fun in the snow, but it's time for us to go to bed, so peace out. We'll see you tomorrow.